Hola, Gemini. Hello, hello. Welcome back. For those of you that don't know me, my name is Summer, and today I want to bring you a general read for your sign and whoever you're inquiring about for August Matters of the Heart. So that can go with whatever resonates with you. It is a general reading, so take what does resonate. Don't try to make it fit. And just leave the rest if only some resonates with you. Okay? If you want a personalized reading, just click the link below and you can check out my website and we'll go from there. Okay? So I've already pre-shuffled Gemini, so I'm going to shuffle one more time and then cut the cards and we'll get started for the general energy for you guys, whoever you're inquiring about matters of the heart. Here we go. What's going on for Gemini matters of the heart? So we have the Eight of Pentacles. We have the King of Swords. The Prince of Swords. And the Eight of Winter. So I'm going to shuffle my clarifiers one more time. I said one more time and then I did too. Alright, now I'll cut them. Okay, we have Justice clarifying. We have the Six of Pentacles clarifying. Two of Swords. And the Sun. Let's see here. Okay, Gemini. So, I believe you and the person that you're inquiring about have had to go back to the drawing board. Have really had to go back to square one. Because I feel like it was really you. It could have been the person you're inquiring about, but I feel like there was some truth spoken, or some fairness, some fair truth that may have been a little hard to hear. It wasn't insulting. It was just like, okay, I didn't know that you felt that way. I didn't know we weren't an item. I didn't know that we were that serious. Or, we were or we weren't that serious. I feel like you or your other person, the energies could flip, reverse if it applies to your partner or cross watcher. You thought that you guys were working and progressing towards a relationship or towards something more serious, and you thought you guys were on the same page. And it feels like that you or your person kind of told them what's up. Like, I'm not ready for that. I have fun with you. Yes, we can still hang out, but I'm kind of not ready for that. I'm kind of not in the situation to take care of anyone. I have a lot going on, so I still want you in my life. I'm just not sure if I can fully give you what you want at this time. Someone is also putting a lot more time and effort into work, and they feel like that hinders them from really seeing you and giving you what you want, and really being tied down in a relationship, really, expecting to come over every second that you're not at work. Like, they feel like they don't have enough to go around to really give you what you need, you deserve, you want. Nor I really feel like do they really want to 100%. Yeah, so this is also someone, we're still in this energy. Gemini, of you kind of communicating to this person, I'm still getting over something. They may have just got a divorce. You may have just got a divorce, and you're trying to create stability. I feel like this person, Gemini, you or your person, is very detached, very unemotional. Like they still give you a certain amount of stability and reciprocation that keeps you hanging, that keeps you there, that keeps you happy and satisfied. However, a lot of the times they're unemotional and detached because of all the things that are going on in their life. But they're very fair. They tell you up front that they are not ready for something. They are not ready to be expected to be there forever. They're not ready for you to have all these expectations for them when they have so, again, so much going on. That's genuinely what I keep hearing. It's not that they're not only not in the right frame of mind, but they don't want to create something again when it just feels better being more casual about it. Let's see. Yeah, this person, again, they work a lot, or you work a lot. You have no problem spending time with them and being genuine to them. It's an equal give and take. It really is emotionally. However, when I feel like you're gone, Gemini, at work or doing other things, you don't reach out to them, on a daily basis. When you're busy and when you're not there, it's like out of sight, out of mind type of deal. And that's when their feelings kind of get hurt. But you're very fair. You tell them up front, and they're, from what you've been able to tell, they're okay with it because they stick around. So you're like, okay, I'll keep doing this. And we're still staying with the same energy of this was very unexpected for you or your person. They weren't expecting you to say this because of the progression that you were making, the satisfaction, how happy you made each other when you were around each other. You thought things were going very well. Now you're having this unexpected conversation, a serious conversation of them not choosing to make up their mind. And they're not choosing you. They're not choosing anybody else. They're just keeping everything open and casual. And again, I feel like this was very unexpected. And I also feel like your person is going to make you make a decision. Like they're going to kind of give you an ultimatum of what do you want? I'm not going to stay here and keep doing this and investing in my emotions, Gemini, if you can't give me something more. So you're saying that at any time or place that you will just jump ship and I will, just be expected to handle, no longer to talk to you. I'm not okay with that. So this is a very impulsive communication from this person. And I feel like it's something that they need to get off their chest, okay? And then this is going, and they're like, choose now. I'm not waiting on an answer. So kind of an ultimatum. Then we have the Eight of Swords with the Sun. So this is you, Gemini, feeling like you don't have what it takes to keep this going. You don't have what it takes to start, a committed relationship or be their person, be their, responsible person, come when they call, there every night for dinner. I know there's a better word for it. I'm just like, I'm trying to figure out what they're trying to say. So they want a relationship with you. They want to be around you. They want to, hang out, like you guys usually do on a Friday night or during the weekends and have fun and have intimacy, sexual encounters and dinner and drinks and things like that, and watch movies and everything that a couple does. However, they're like throwing up their own safety net of, I have fun with you, but I'm not ready for a relationship. I'm not ready for you to call me your boyfriend or your girlfriend. This could be a self-confidence issue. This could be a money issue. Or this could just be them not wanting to start up something again due to past relationships, past breakups, past divorces. I feel like this person may have been divorced or just went through a hardship, you Gemini, that you have another family elsewhere that you're not with. And so you're very, your mind is 60 to 70% on maybe your child or this past of what's the point in creating something and tying myself down to one person if it's all going to just turn out like this. So you've got not only your other family and your child, but you also have work that keeps you super busy. So you would rather not give someone the option to hold you accountable for being there for them 24/7. That way, if they ever get mad at you, you're going to be like, well, we're not together. I've told you this. I've told you I can't do this. Like, it saves you from having to go to invitations to meet the parents, things like that. You're like, I told you we're not, da 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 da. That's what I feel like your energy is kind of in at this point. You like them, but you're not willing to go the distance that a relationship normally goes. Okay, so how does your person you're inquiring about, Gemini, feel about you, and what do they want from you? That was kind of hard to get out. I don't know why. We have the Princess of Cups. We have the Ace of Pentacles. Nice. Two of Pentacles. And Balance. Okay, I'm going to shuffle my clarifiers 3 times. Maybe. All right, here we go. Clarifier for how they feel about you and what do they want from you. We have the Ace of Cups, Five of Pentacles, Seven of Cups, and the Six of Wands reversed. Okay. So how do they feel about you? What do they think about you? What are their feelings for you? We pretty much have 2 double cards. They are completely head over heels for you, Gemini. This could be reverse roles for the cross watchers. The energies could be intertwined, so take it how it resonates. But I'm speaking for Gemini, so if it applies for you needing to flip it, then that's fine. They are head over heels for you, Gemini. They feel like this is a brand new relationship. something that has so much potential to grow into something bigger, like commitment, marriage. We get a dog, a cat, a house, a yard. You're mowing, I'm bringing you tea. Like, they are so infatuated with you that this conversation really, really scared them. This is they feel very emotionally invested in you. This also is someone that's kind of inexperienced, like with relationships. So it's like they don't know how to handle you giving them this clarity and this advice that is kind of hurtful when they feel something more. Very compassionate. This could have been someone that was just a friend prior. I feel like you guys have been talking for a long time. Even if it just started out with friends, you kind of just told each other how your day was, shared concerns with each other, but they want to be in a relationship with you. They see this brand new beginning as something that was meant to happen. They've been waiting on it for a long time, and they are genuinely infatuated and in love with you. Also, they feel like you are not really seeing the potential that could take place here. You're not seeing this new beginning because you often come in and out, and then whenever you're gone, like I said prior, you're gone and you leave them out in, you leave them to where they feel out in the cold, where you don't talk, you don't communicate with them like you would if you were there. So I feel like you guys at the beginning were hot and heavy with messages, and now that you've had this it started dwindling. They started texting, messaging less. And now it's more of, you hardly ever communicate with me. And I think that's what summoned this conversation to happen. So they were very, very excited about this new beginning and felt very happy with this change in meeting you, feeling like they met someone stable. And now you're just very inconsistent, and they just feel like you shut them out. You block them out on purpose. They do see that I feel like you have a child that you invest a lot of time, money, and energy in, and it's like, so they can't be mad at you for that. They can't, so they're very restricted on how they handle the situation. They're torn between standing up for themselves and giving you the benefit of the doubt because it's your child, and they will no way in any form or fashion interfere with that. But they do feel lonely. It's because you gave them a little dose of that happiness and then you took it away, and they really don't know how to handle it, again, because they're more innocent, they're more inexperienced with the whole relationship thing, and they haven't felt this sort of excitement in a long time. They feel like you are juggling many options. They feel like they are not your only option. And I think that's correct. I really do. I feel like you're entertaining other people, and that's one reason why you didn't want to put that label on it, even though you see this person most, and it doesn't happen all the time that you're communicating with others, but you still feel the freedom to do that. That's for some of you. For others of you, I'm getting that they feel like you have a lot going on. You have a lot on your plate. You're going through a lot of changes with your child, with this past family, with a new job or your career. They just see you having a lot on your plate. So again, they're stuck between standing up for themselves. They don't know when to draw the line in standing up for themselves and saying, no, I need, I want more attention, I want more from you, I want more reciprocation, or if they should be more laid back because you're genuinely just doing life. What they want from you is to bring back the balance that you guys had at the beginning before you had this conversation, before it started dwindling, before they started feeling the disconnect. They don't feel the balance right now. They feel like you are starting to change your mind. They're feeling like unstable. That this relationship or what it was going to be isn't stable anymore. So they're really, really wanting you to turn that around and bring back stability again, and what's it called? The confidence in what you guys have back. So what is going to happen with this, Gemini? One more, please. What is going to happen? What will be the outcome of this in August? Let's see. Let's see. We have the Empress. Ooh. The Chariot. 2 major arcanas. And 3 of Pentacles. Minor. So let's get our clarifier shuffle going. 1, 2. So I was interviewing another babysitter the other day, and it's funny because she's from here. She's from Arkansas, and she said, "Where are you from?" And I told her, and she said, "Oh, that's why you have your heavy Southern accent." And I was thinking, is my accent really that heavy? And then I listened to videos, you know, and I'm like, yes, I do have a heavy Southern accent. Good night. Oh my goodness. But I didn't realize it was that much heavier than other Arkansans. So it just made me feel kind of weird. Clarifying, we have the 10 of Pentacles. Whatever. What will be the outcome, please, Spirit? Okay, this popped out, 8 of Pentacles. The Devil in reverse. Okay, so I'm getting shakiness, quivering, like somebody's very nervous about this, somebody's very anxious about this. Okay. Okay, so Gemini, this is either, you know, this is you and your person, again, whoever makes these decisions. Depends on who it resonates with. However, I feel like your person giving you this ultimatum, or if it's vice versa, it's going to be successful. You are going to decide that you do want to be with them, that you almost appreciate, like you weren't really wanting to, and you thought that they would be easier on you, but you don't want to lose their company. And you almost respect them for standing up for themselves and giving you an ultimatum. You really, it's very sexy that they are that confident within themselves. You really kind of like that. You didn't think you would, but you kind of like it. You're like, okay, maybe this person is worth pursuing something better, pursuing something genuine and repetitive. So you're going to take action with this person and have a happy outcome. You guys are going to start seeing each other more. I feel like you're going to start staying over at their house more. And I hate to say it, but Gemini, it's like you're going to be staying at their house more than you stay at theirs. And it's like you guys are going to increase in money. You're not moving in with them, but it's like playing house where you are moving in with them without saying it. You're staying there all the time. So a lot of your finances are going to be combined, like you're helping them with like groceries and stuff like that. And you guys are like halving that sort of stuff. So it's like you guys are going to start going out more. You're going to have a lot more flow of money because of the two combined incomes. Yeah, you're taking action and you're actually happy with the decision you made. It's pretty cool. So I feel like you're choosing to progress forward with this. And again, it creates a new beginning, a new stage, a new happiness, found happiness that you weren't quite expecting. You were kind of blocking yourself from. And this person nudged on you, so you're choosing to work for this. You're choosing to put in more work for this. And at the beginning you didn't. But since they, were like, okay, fine, then no. You're like, okay. I do want it. I do want to put in efforts with you. I will, listen to you rant about your girlfriends when before I didn't think I wanted to. I will come mow your grass whenever you need, like things you're like actually wanting to put in the effort. You're going to now start to respond to communication, text messages, whether you're annoyed at not, giving the good morning text, giving the good night text, checking up on each other. You also are going to have the self-discipline to put the other people that you were kind of indulging in and out with, the other parties that you may have been texting randomly or flings and stuff, you're putting that to rest and choosing to work on one thing. You still are going to be working a lot, but this person's going to be there for you at the end of the day to make you dinner, to, have the house clean and rub your shoulders, things like that. So you're choosing to put down toxic energies, addictions to sex with others, talking and texting with many other women, indulging in other things other than just being committed. And you're choosing to put in work something more stable, something more reliable, and something that will be there for you at the end of the day versus, your freedom, which you liked before. That's pretty cool. All right, so I pulled the advice cards prior while I was getting ready to save screen time. So we have pay attention to red flags, Gemini. That's very interesting. And we could look more into this, but this card really speaks for itself. And I feel like this person, okay, I'm getting that this person is so innocent and so inexperienced when it comes to relationships that they're probably like grabbing on for dear life. Probably it's like you're experienced, Gemini. You know how when you rush into things and start living together and things like that it can be easily, after the puppy loves, the newness wears off. Certain little things can go awry. Certain things can just crumble. That it's always not a happily ever after. Situations can take a turn. So I really feel like you're trying to observe this person and their inexperienced nature of relationships, that sometimes you don't feel like they're making the best decisions. Maybe they're moving too fast and not waiting and being patient. So I really feel like this paying attention to red flags is just them having certain tendencies of being an inexperienced person. So we have for you from the Mermaid, music for manifestation and waves of prosperity. So what I feel like this is for you, Gemini, I feel like you did subconsciously manifest this to happen. You manifested this relationship, someone to push you, to hold you accountable, and now you're just reaping this new abundance, new excitement, new opportunities. You're just kind of reveling in it and absorbing it and actually liking it. I see you listening to music more, being happier more, like your energy is lifting when it was kind of low before. Also see you guys sitting outside at night, like having a drink or, looking at the stars, things like that. I don't know why that came up. Then I have a daydream. So I keep getting consistent messages for you with advice of manifestation, and that there's a need for you to be more aware of how in control you could be of your life if you learn how to manifest just a little bit better, because life will get easier for you. Decisions and blocks and indecision will get easier for you. Outcomes will come to you much easier. It says you will more easily hear and receive our messages if you daydream regularly. Relax and open your mind to receive without directing your thoughts. Just notice any feelings, visions, or ideas as if you were watching a movie. This is the seat of creativity. So this is a good tip for beginner manifestors, because all it takes to start manifesting is to daydream, to literally visualize in your head. You know how you're just staring off into space and you're thinking of an idea of, say you have plans for that day to go to the lake, and you're just thinking about all the things that you're going to do, what's it going to look like, what you're going to set up to grill. That's a daydream. That is a simple technique of manifestation. Then we have priorities. That's a good one. That is a good one for you. It's saying like, and I feel like this was the ultimatum. It kind of goes with the ultimatum that your person gave you. Like, I want to know that I'm going to be a priority, So you kind of had to make a decision on what you did want to make as a priority. Are you going to leave and go on a different path and have a broken heart? Or are you going to come back and work on the heart space in a relationship? Are you going to work on eating right and make yourself a priority? Or is it going to be all about money? So this is really about you needing to decide, and if you already have, good job. But really a need to focus on what you want to make as a priority in your life, and evenly distributing those things as priorities. A balance between work, love, play, eating right, things like that. Then last but not least, we have my adorable little mermaid advice cards, and this you got opportunity. It says you will prove yourself and discover if you brave the rough seas. This perfectly resonates with you and this person. This is opportunity. You weren't brave enough. You're kind of being lazy. Like you were fine and content being lazy, and that's kind of what you didn't want to say, is like, I really don't want to, like, so in a way you were being lazy, in a way you were protecting yourself. But since you chose to jump on this opportunity, you're proving yourself and you're discovering how amazing the rewards actually are. It's not as bad as you thought it would be. It was more of the mental state of the label, the responsibility that comes after that. What could happen after that? Things like that. So now you're living in the moment, and it's beautiful. So Gemini, I hope this helped. Cross watchers, I hope this helped. Let me know if it did. Leave your comments below. If you'd like a personal reading, click the link below and check out my website. I will be updating it with a few more different readings, like a la carte, like 3 questions, 5 questions, things like that. But anyways, if I don't hear from you, I will see you guys in the next reading. Love you guys. Namaste. Bye.